The viral cottage cheese ice cream recipe. Considering how much I hate cottage cheese, I was terrified one of you guys might tag me in this recipe. Then you tagged me in it.
Why do you guys hate me?
Recipe, macros, taste. Let's do this thing. For the recipe, I don't know who to give credit to for the original idea of it because it's a viral trend that I've seen a ton of people do. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. But as far as the score goes, it's extremely easy to make. You take some cottage cheese, you take some sweetener, you take some almond milk, you take some protein powder, you mix it all together with any mix-in that you want in a blender, and then you freeze it. It's as easy as that. So since all the ingredients are things that you should have on hand and it's extremely easy to make and you don't have to cook anything, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because I'm docking points because it has freaking cottage cheese. For macros, this is really going to depend on which recipe you follow because this can vary widely. But for the one that I followed, I got a CTP of 12.4. I only got 1 gram of fiber in mine and 9 grams of added sugar. Like I said though, this can vary widely. I used a full fat cottage cheese, but if you switch that out for fat-free cottage cheese and switch the honey that I use for an artificial sweetener, you can get your CTP down to a 6.6. But considering the macros in this thing can range from a 10 out of 10 to a 5 out of 10, I'm going to take it to the middle and go 7 out of 10. I really was afraid of this day, the day you guys would tag me in a freaking cottage cheese recipe. Because dude, I seriously hate cottage cheese. It is just, yeah. I don't want to do this. You're lucky I love you guys.
And what fresh hell is this?
No. Who's calling this ice cream? Who's calling this ice cream? It deserves a kick in the dick. And I know it's all of TikTok. This is not on any single creator. First bite, nasty cottage cheese taste. A couple problems with this. First, I let this freeze overnight. I had to let this thing sit and thaw for about an hour and a half before I could even get into it. When you let it thaw, some parts are just straight up melted and liquid. But then the other parts are still icy, and some of it is ice hard still. So you're not getting a consistent texture all throughout. You're getting some that's just liquid cottage cheese, and some that's just ice cottage cheese. So consistency and texture, that ain't ice cream. The Ninja Creamy kicks its ass. I could make a protein fluff ice cream in a blender that beats this, and I could think of 20 protein desserts that are better than this. This is the epitome of a TikTok trend that went viral because it looked cool. If you like cottage cheese, you might like this. You might love it. I do not like cottage cheese, so I do not like this. What I would recommend to you is get a creamy, or make a protein fluff ice cream in your blender, or make like a Dole Whip, or a watermelon whip, or a mug cake, or a protein chocolate cake, or a cheesecake, or a fucking anything but this. 4.5 out of 10. What a waste of my calories today. Averaging the 3 stats for this viral trend takes it to a 6.5, and I'm bringing that down to a 5.5 out of 10. I freaking hate cottage cheese, and I even used a full fat version of it, and the better macros on a fat-free version of it sure as shit won't save it. If you like cottage cheese, you might love this recipe, but for me, it was icky.